Blizzard should probably just shelve Overwatch 2 at this point. Meant to be released last year, this thing seems to be in development hell and isn't coming out until at least 2023, and honestly, maybe this is a sign from the gaming gods this thing shouldn't be coming out in the current form it is. So why should Blizzard probably shelve this thing? Let me explain my reasoning to you.
Bruh.
One of the most baffling choices Overwatch 2 is bringing to the table is making the game 5v5 instead of 6v6. Why are they doing that? This is a completely pointless choice that makes everything so much harder than it needs to be. If they do this, they're gonna have to rebalance every single hero, and we know that this dev team does not know how to balance. For God's sake, they literally had to make roll queue and lock all teams to 2-2-2 because they couldn't balance the game so that GOATS was no longer meta. Everybody loves the gameplay of Overwatch, and everybody's very used to and happy with the 6v6 format, so to me, this looks like they're doing this for the sake of being different, which is really dumb. Quite frankly, there should only be one multiplayer Overwatch experience, and that's Overwatch 1, because it works and people enjoy it. The only reason why people aren't playing it much right now is because they don't update the damn thing. I guarantee you, if they put all their resources out of Overwatch 2 multiplayer and into Overwatch 1 multiplayer, Overwatch would become way more popular and it would probably heal its reputation. Speaking of that,
Bruh.
Overwatch used to have a reputation of being a very good and popular multiplayer shooter, and that reputation brought it massive sales and success in the first few years. Now in 2022, what is the reputation of Overwatch? Not very good. Blizzard stopped releasing major content updates for Overwatch 1 because they assumed that 2 would be out by now, but guess what? That motherfucker isn't coming for at least another year. This means Overwatch 1 is basically on life support right now, and 2 is nowhere near ready, meaning there's just nothing going on to keep anyone interested or playing the game. Until either A, Overwatch 2 releases, or B, more content is released for Overwatch 1, Overwatch is going to lose more and more popularity, and players will not keep coming back until the point where the franchise is just dead. I think if Blizzard shows that they have new stuff coming in the near future, it would really help Overwatch keep itself alive and make it grow again, and from what we can tell, Overwatch 2 ain't coming out anytime soon, so the only hope we have is that there's more content for Overwatch 1.
Bruh.
Listen, Activision loves money and stuff, you know, I get it, we all love money, but this Overwatch 2 thing just seems like a cash grab to me. You have a perfectly functioning multiplayer game that would have so much more new and exciting content if you let it, but no, you guys need another $60 game that will sell boatloads so you can get lots of money. The problem, I think, is this is not going to sell boatloads. People see right through this, they know it's a cash grab, and guess what? They're not going to buy your game. You're losing a chunk of your fan base, which is a chunk of your sales, and combine that with the massive cost to make this thing, considering how many delays it's had, I think this thing ain't going to make them a lot of money. If they pull the plug on it right now and move back to Overwatch 1, sure, short term you won't make as much money, but long term it will ensure that Overwatch is a brand that people will like and that they can milk for many more years to come.
Bruh.
I think we can all agree Overwatch 2 single player looks interesting. The idea of a campaign and single player content where you can customize your heroes and play with friends against much more advanced enemies is pretty much something that we all want. But is it really enough to make it its own $60 separate game? Overwatch 2 also includes the multiplayer, but I think that's fucking stupid and should be scrapped. So if we just have the single player content, I can tell you that is not worth the price of a full game. Now they're already developing this thing, so I think that it does have to be its own separate thing at this point, but I propose that it should be a DLC for Overwatch 1. It can be like $30 or $40, you can get it as an addition to Overwatch 1. I think this would make people actually want to get it, because I can tell you right now, paying full price for Overwatch 2 is not appealing, and I'm sure many players will just not buy it because of that reason. Making it an expansion pack will be a lot more encouraging, and I think people will actually buy it, assuming the single player is actually good, which, I mean, who knows at this point.
Bruh.
Overwatch 2 was a dumb idea in the first place, honestly, especially in Overwatch 2 with a multiplayer component. Since Activision Blizzard is in transition right now with Microsoft coming in, I really think they should consider just shelving this thing for now. They need this franchise to come back alive soon, or else when they release in 2023 or later, no one is going to give a shit about Overwatch, and it's going to flop and be dead forever. Obviously, they should continue working on the single player component to be a new expansion thing, but their primary focus should be rezzing Overwatch 1. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below what you thought of this video. Thanks.